Welcome, and today's video is about using chia seeds for bone health. Okay, so in order to showcase how impressive chia seeds are for bone health, I have to actually contrast it against the number one generalized thing that is good for bone health, which is cow's milk, right? Now, of course, cow's milk has been getting a bad rap lately for good reason, but a lot of people still don't understand why it's been getting such a bad rap. So here's a cross comparison between chia seeds and cow's milk. So if you look at just per quantity, so per 100 grams, so this could be 100 milliliters as well because it's a 1-to-1 conversion. So 100 grams of chia seeds has 631 milligrams of calcium. And compared to cow's milk, where in 100 milliliters of cow's milk, you would get about 125 milligrams of calcium. That is quite a big difference. That's an incredibly big difference in calcium levels. Especially if you're healing from an injury, calcium is crucial for rebuilding that bone stronger and making sure the fracture actually sets. So you need as much calcium as you can, and drinking just an obscene amount of milk, almost 6 times as much milk as you would just eat chia seeds, is insane. You would literally have to drink, it's actually more about 500 milliliters of milk just to get the same amount you get in 100 grams of just chia seeds. So that's quite exponential. The next one is kind of breaks it down even further, where boron within chia seeds actually increases calcium absorption. So it ensures that the calcium that is in the chia seeds actually gets absorbed to its full extent. So that's beneficial, sure, but then when you go to the other side to cow's milk, you realize that there's increased sodium levels, there's increased sulfuric amino acids, and there's very high phosphorus content, and that actually makes you excrete urine and the minerals that you absorbed more regularly. So that means that you're actually getting a decreased amount of calcium absorption with milk. So not only is that 125 grams just dismal compared to the chia seeds, you're also getting a lot less of that 125 milligrams. We have a bigger chance of getting the full 631 with chia seeds. The last kind of point, just to kind of put the final nail in the coffin, is the fat content. So both milk and chia seeds have a bit of a fat content in them. But chia seeds, 75% of that fat content is omega-3 fatty acids. Omega-3 fatty acids, most people know, is very good for your health in general, especially if you're recovering from injury. So omega-3 fatty acids are incredibly good at helping you recover, and also just good for skin. I mean, if you're into looking better, it's also a benefit for that. And the other 20% of the fat is omega-6. So omega-6, again, very good for just general functions. Not as great as omega-3 for health benefits, but I think omega-6 is good for hair, skin, and nails. So again, yeah, a lot of the vanity metrics will also go up. The other 5%, I think, is monounsaturated fat. So again, it's not unhealthy fat that's left over there for that extra 5%. When you look at milk, however, it's mostly saturated fat. So saturated fat, if you don't know, has gotten a very bad rap in kind of clinical findings lately, where they found out that saturated fat combines with blood plasma. So blood plasma is just a part of your blood, quite a big constituent of your blood, and it thickens that up. So the problem with thickening that blood plasma up, it just means that your blood is just harder to pump. And if your blood is harder to pump, it doesn't get to its destination as quickly or as effectively as it can. So it's very bad for healing. If you're clogging your bloodstream up with saturated fats, you're going to heal a lot slower. It's just a fact. So yeah, that's a wrap for why chia seeds are good for bone health. Just by comparing it to something that is traditionally seen as good for bone health, which milk can be, but it doesn't really hold a candle to chia seeds. So of course, if you're currently healing from a fracture, or you're just wanting to make sure that your bones are strong enough to withstand a fall, chia seeds are definitely something I would add into the regime. Tidbit, chia seeds are expensive when you look at the price tag, but when you see how little you actually have to eat to get the benefits, it's actually cheaper than calcium supplements. So if you would buy a calcium supplement, you should rather just sprinkle some chia seeds into your porridge in the morning. But yeah, thank you for watching. Appreciate you getting to the end of the video, and namaste.